Hello dear students, once again welcome back to your offline classes. Okay, in the current pandemic we cannot start regular classes. Once again we start our offline classes. This is the Nobel Tree Spring. Is your spirit, is your new chapter. Okay, the Nobel Tree Spirit. It is your new chapter. Today in this class we are discuss about this chapter. First listen very carefully. Once there was a king in India who wanted to build a palace more beautiful than one other palace. In the country, he decided that there should be a single column in the center of the palace. It could support the entire building. The king called the chief minister and said, "Send our men to forest far and wide. Tell them to cut down the biggest and strongest tree they can find to bring it to the city." The minister sent out 50 foresters. Soon the forester returned. The leader of the group said, "There are many strong and gigantic trees in the kingdom. We cannot carry or drag them all the way to the city." "Very well," said the king. "You must find a tree just as big as in one of our gardens. Bring it there with 7 days." The foresters left the palace and looked around. There was magnificent salt tree that grew not far from the place. The tree was unusually strong, large and beautiful. So the forester decided that the columns of the palace place must be made from the beautiful salt tree. The people of the nearby villages worshipped the trees because it loved a noble tree spirit. They would come with lamps and grand lamps to pray to the spirit. The foresters asked the spirit to leave the tree with 7 days, or it would be cut to the ground after that. Okay, this is a story, the Nobel Tree Spirit. Okay. Once there was a king in India who wanted to build a palace more beautiful than any other palace in the country. Okay, one of the king in our country, in the Indians country, one of the king, he want to make one of the biggest and beautiful palace in India, in his state, that is more beautiful than any other place in country. That is more beautiful than any other country. He decided that there should be a single column in the center of the palace. It would support the entire building. That he want to build one of the biggest palace. He decided that should be a single column in the center of the palace. That is a single column in the center palace. It would support the entire building. You want to build the biggest building. That building is that support of the one of the column. Okay, single column enter the palace. The king called his chief minister and said, "Send our men to the forest far and wide." The king called the chief minister, and all the kings has chief minister. So the king called the chief minister of the state and send our men to the forest far and wide. Then tell them to cut down the biggest and strongest tree they can find and bring it to our city. The king ordered the chief minister and sent the foresters to the forest wide and find out strongest, biggest tree in the forest. The minister sent out 50 foresters. Soon the forester returned. The leader of the group said, "There are many strong and gigantic trees in the kingdom. The when chief minister sent the 50 members, 50 sent 50 foresters. The chief minister sent 50 foresters to the forest because of to find a biggest, strongest tree, largest, tallest tree. Soon the forester returns. When they go to find the tree, they came very soon because they got a tree, a biggest tree. The leader of the group said, there are many strong and gigantic trees in the kingdom. They went to the forest and searched. In the soon forest they got one of the very big, gigantic, means very big tree. They identify in the forest one of the very biggest tree. So they say, we cannot carry or drag them all the way to the city. We identify one of the biggest tree, but we cannot carry to the tree to the forest because of the forests are very far from the city, and that the big tree is not only easily carried to the palace. So they say, very well. King said, very well. You must find a tree just as big as in one of our gardens. Bring it here within 7 days. Okay, very well. You find one of the biggest tree, but you cannot carry the tree to our kingdom. It's okay. You find near one of our biggest tree in our gardens, and you bring it within 7 days. The king said to order to the foresters. Well, you are doing good job. You find one of trees, but now you can find like that tree in the gardens and bring it 7 days. The king ordered. The forester left the palace and looked around. They saw a magnificent salt tree that grew not far from the palace. The foresters left the palace. The forester went to the searching the one of the like a biggest tree, and they as soon as they find out one of the magnificent means grand tree, they find out near the palace. The tree was unusually strong, large and beautiful. When they find out the tree was very strong, large and beautiful. This is strong, large and beautiful tree. They find out the tree is very big, strong, long and very powerful tree. So the forester decided that the columns of the king palace must be made from that beautiful salt tree. The tree name is salt tree. Okay, the tree name is salt tree. The tree name is salt tree. Okay, the tree name is salt tree. They find out near the must be made from the beautiful salt tree. They decided, the king planned to build one of the beautiful palace in the king's garden. Now he decided this is one of the best tree to make that building from this tree, that salt tree. The people of the nearby villages worshipped the trees because with a loud, noble and spirit the tree is not only normal, the tree will worship means pujas. Okay, the people think that tree is God means God. The God live in this tree. So all the people worship means they making pujas. With lived a noble means kind. The tree is very kind tree. The people of all the kingdom think like that. The tree is a kind tree. They would come with lambs and glands to pray to his spirit. The spirit means soul. Okay, the spirit means soul. One of the soul is lived in the tree. The people all the thinking that one of the soul is thinking in the tree, so they are making worship. The forester asked the spirit to leave the tree within 7 days. It would be cut the ground after that. The forester said to all the people, you must stop the making worships for the trees, so because it will be cut down within 7 days. That is king's order. So when the king say that it will be very must and should be, everyone follow that rules. So when the forester told that, all the people were thinking very badly, thinking very much about that cutting that tree. Okay, next what will happen? Next class videos. Okay, thank you.